This is an introduction to how to use a lat pull down machine. So this isn't like an actual lat pull down machine. This is like a seat attachment on a cable machine, but it'll be the same idea in your gym. So what your lat pull down machine will look like is there'll be some sort of cable overhead. There'll be some sort of seat that looks like this, and it will have this padding that goes over the top of your knees so you don't fling into the ceiling. On a normal lat pull down machine as well, you'll also have the weight plates in front of you. Ours are just around the corner and I've already set them up. So the first thing you'll need to set up with a lat pull down machine is making sure the cable attachment at the top is the attachment that you want. So I have already put on the wide bars, which is what most people start with, but you can use a neutral grip bar, you can use a bar that's got a little bit of a smaller width to it. So you want to make sure it's the one that you want, and you want to use the same one every week because they will be slightly different. If you are a bit shorter like me, you might find it kind of hard to reach all the way up here. This one's small, but on regular lat pull down machines, I struggle. So I normally have to stand on the seat while I change the attachment. Totally fine to do that. You're going to clean it. It's okay. So you can stand on the seat, change the attachment. To change the attachment, most of them will just be like a clip off. The old attachment, make sure you leave the clip with the cable machine so people don't have to go look for it. And then clip on whatever new attachment you want to use. So I've got the attachment I want on already. The next thing to set up is make sure I can fit my legs under the knee padding. And I want this as low as possible so that I can still fit under it. For most machines, it'll be like just a pull out guy here. So we'll pull out and then you're just going to drop it to whatever height you're at. And then hopefully it goes straight in. If it doesn't, just lift up a little and then just get the next hole up. It's fine. Okay, this is set up. That is set up. My weight is set up, ready to go. I'm going to grab the handles for like a wide lat pull down, just outside where it starts to turn. If you're a bit bigger than me, you might go a little bit further than that, but I'm going to grab just outside the turn. I want to make sure I grab it in the same place on each side of the bar. Then I can come down and put my knees underneath the knee padding. I'm going to start by sitting up nice and tall. So I'm going to reach up into the ceiling almost. And then when I'm coming down, it's going to come very close to your face. Don't worry, you're not going to knock your nose off. Bring it in nice and close. I want my elbows to go down and into my side. You may need to slightly lean back, lift up through your chest. Once you've got it to the height of your chin, you're going to go back up. So I'm just pulling elbows into side, bar to my chin height, and up. So where my shoulders end up down is where I'm going to stop and return. You can control it on the way up and on the way down. Okay, mistakes. A few common mistakes I see people make. One is like the common one on every exercise. They go too heavy too soon and they can't actually do the movement the way they want to. The other most common one is this usually happens when people go too light, is they start to treat it like a tricep push down. And what that ends up looking like is they grab the bar and they're thinking they're just trying to pull it down as far as possible. So instead of stopping here, they push down, they lean forward, and then they go back up. So they're just thinking about getting the bar as far down as possible. So I don't want you to think about how far you're moving the bar. That doesn't matter because this you're not going to add weight to, and you're not really targeting your lats the way I think you want to. So all you're going to think at the bottom is wherever you can squeeze your elbows into your side is where you're going to stop. Your forearms are going to be pointing up at the ceiling, not forward. So again, with correct technique, bring it down, squeeze, hold. You'll feel a little bit of shoulder blade action. You'll feel your shoulders pull down away from your ears. And then as you start to get some good technique going, some good mind-muscle connection, you will start to feel your lats working. So remember, stretching at the top, almost like you're pushing the bar into the roof. And then we're going to start bringing it down. Think shoulders down, elbows into side. Stop. up. Once you're done, make sure you stand up nice and slow and do not drop the plates. Okay, once you're finished, in most gyms, all gyms will have different etiquette. It's normally okay to just leave the attachment that you were using on there because you don't know what attachment the next person wants. They're going to have to put one on anyway. So, they're probably going to just want the one that you used. But some gyms might want you to take off the attachment. Just check with your gym. All gyms will want you to clean the equipment. Okay, and then that's it. Your lat pull down is finished.